Hey guys, I'm doing another video primarily for three reasons. One is going to be talking about my schedule, one is going to be talking about something awesome and new, and then the next one is actually going to be content for the video. And then per usual, there's voice lesson at the end. I'm actually really excited to do this video. Okay, so first, we're going to go through all that boring stuff and talk about my schedule. I have actually started changing because the semester started at my college. So I am actually cross-dressing 3 days instead of 2 days. So just so as you know, I could be popping up with a video anytime Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. And probably won't be Monday, but yeah, so just letting you know. And then the second one is I bought something really cool, and it was suggested by Petrolude, and it's much cheaper than a lot of the other sites that I've been on, but I bought falsies, and I'm wearing them right now. That's kind of why they're not in the case. Anyway, it's actually really funny. They came with detachable nipples. Detachable. Think about that. But anyway, the actual content, because I had gotten the new falsies, this sounds like a great time to start talking to you about what I used before I had gotten the falsies. And I'm going to be honest with you, no joke, it's the most ghetto solution I've ever met. Socks with rice. I'm not joking. There is white granulated rice in here. And I'll put up the proportions for all the cup sizes down on the descriptions. And there you go. I use socks with rice, proportions and everything. This is actually a C cup. It's rather large. And this is my B cups. And they don't look impressive. They really don't. I would not suggest using them if you're planning to get laid that day. I really wouldn't. So, just so as you know, one of the things with it is you can also use pantyhose, you can use socks, or you can use balloons. Balloons are like the least comfortable, but there's much less chance of them bursting. And then socks, not as much chance of them bursting, not as much chance of them getting ripped or getting a hole torn. But they're still not too pliable. Pantyhose are very pliable, but they also expand and contract. They tear very easily, and you really don't want rice coming out of your boobs, right? That's why I went with socks. They're like the medium option. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is probably one of my shorter videos, but yeah, I bought falsies and I bought rice balls and everything like that. And if you have an ulterior way of pulling this off, then by all means, post it in the comments or create your own reply video. I would really look forward to any new ways of doing this, because I'm here to help people learn, to learn myself. So yeah, without further ado, I think this is going to be a rather short video, so let's go into the voice lesson. 5 seconds. Okay, so welcome to the voice lesson, and this is just basically going to be the same thing. Unfortunately, I also have not practiced my falsetto at all. I'm kind of finding that more and more difficult and a lot easier to do with the male to female. By all means, do falsetto. It's very important. It gets that resonance out, but as soon as you can control that resonance, like, I found it a lot more difficult to be going from falsetto down to female. It would definitely help, but I'm not really too sure. I still do it during practice. I just don't find as much worth in it anymore. So let's start from male voice down here all the way to female voice. So we're going to push it back, and we're going to rid ourselves of that resonance, just like that, and then we're going to move it up. And so now that I've moved it up and everything, you can tell that the intonation is much less. Get rid of that resonance, any trace resonance. Girls do have a little bit of resonance, but it's not as much. So don't worry if you can feel things at the base of your throat. We're just worried about the chest piece here. So yeah. And we're going to do it a second time. So we're going to move back into male voice, and you can feel that resonance and everything. I can feel it right here. Anyway, now we're going to push it back, just like that, and then we're going to move it up. And it's not actually too difficult to attain the voice. It's just fine tweaking it and maintaining it. I actually kind of want to start doing my female voice throughout the videos just to see if I can even make it 10 minutes, 5 minutes, or whatever. So throughout the videos, you might feel my voice is fluctuating. There's a reason for that. It's because I'm practicing. So yeah. So we're going to move back down, and because we've done that twice, now we're going to move up into falsetto again. And now we're moving into falsetto, and you know that I don't have much of a vocal range here, but we're just going to move it down a little bit. So this is my female voice, and it's actually really, really squeaky, and I'm not gonna lie, I sound like a really, 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 really annoying prostitute. But otherwise, this is this voice, and I can still feel it stressing my vocal cords, so it's not completely used to it, which means this is probably going to help my male voice as far as getting it up. So that's the advantage to it. Now we're going to move back into male voice, and we're going to do it again. Move into falsetto, and then we're going to move it down. And okay, so this is my high-pitched falsetto female voice, and you can tell that there hasn't been much improvement, primarily because I haven't been doing it, and I often end up slipping into regular falsetto afterward, but it's not much of a problem, and you can tell that I'm cracking, so I gotta stop this. Okay, so that's basically it, and that's the female thing. And keep in mind, you have to do this a cycle of 3 times. Don't stress your voice. Wait 10 minutes in between each cycle. Drink water, and make sure you have a recording device. I actually have several different recordings on here. I actually keep 5, and then as soon as I do a new one, I go through it again and then erase one of them that I think is worse, because it's improvement. So, you know, things happen. Otherwise, that's pretty much about it, and thank you, and I'm so excited to actually have my falsies, so I'm going out on the town, and yeah, so I'm about to get picked up by a friend, so I kind of, sort of, gotta go. Alright, kisses, guys.